happening. Yeah, surely it's the wind. Because the wind is strong today. The wind is currently what's in the wind? This is what I can see. But I wish they added like a settings that can like brighten the dark. Yeah. Where am I going? I barely know. Like a phone is like barely, it's hard. Like a phone. Like the phone is like very hard in like laggy games that have a lot of like like the like physical something like quality. Like I Huh. What to do? I just watch YouTube, so I know how to.
Gaming Credit.
This footage is from the first time the Joker was ever picked up and twisted.
Someone help!
Good luck out there, brothers. I'll be nice and safe in this tree. Oh no.
Well, I have these concrete shoes, so I'm not moving anywhere. Someone please help!
Don't worry. I got you, kid.
Thank you so much. You saved my life.
That's all right, boy. But we better head to the shelter.
Walter, why did you bring another person to the shelter?
You expect me to just leave someone out there?
Yes. We don't have enough food for all of us. The tornado will be here in 30 seconds.
Yeah, he's right. Leave that kid out there to fend for himself.
I tell you what. You take the kid and I'll stay out here. That way it all works out.
Wait, Walter. We need your help, though.
Fine then. Kid, what do you want to do?
Can't we all just stay in the shelter? Absolutely not. We have 3 cans of food and only 4 bottles of water.
That's barely enough for the 3 of us. And now you want it to be 4?
What should we do?
Here we go.
Don't litter, please. Oh, yeah?
Here we go. We're gonna do a little quarter cut, cheeky little quarter cut. There we go. There we go. Frames are dropping. Here we go. Here we go. This is a tiny little.
Oh, that's just 7 months ago. 5 months. Oh my god.
ka na ng katakot-takot na stress. Take Stress Tabs. Tumutulong ibalik ang nawalang nutrients na inubos ng stress. Ikaw pa yan! Ako pa rin to. Ganda mo. Stress Tabs.
Beginner's Guide to Twisted on Roblox. And you can trust me on my information because I've played this game so much that I've gotten this badge only the top 0.3% of people have. Literally within the first 800 people to get it. So if you are someone that's just hopped into this game and has no idea what is going on and how confusing this menu screen looks and so confused as to what buttons you even press and how you even make money, and trust me because this is one of the most confusing games on Roblox. But I guarantee that if you watch until the end of this video, you will understand all of the basics needed to start playing this game. So when you first get into a game, you'll notice that you are on this very confusing menu screen. Don't worry about anything at the side here or about any of these buttons, just worry about pressing the play button. And this will send you into the best server with the best amount of ping for you. Now after, you will probably see a screen very similar to this one. You might have some different symbols on your map, but this will be the overall map. You can zoom in and out using the mouse wheel, and you can use the left mouse button to go ahead and look around. Now the best spawn location will be Prior Lake over here, and don't worry if you click some other locations such as like Mizpah on the very corner of the map. After 45 minutes of not playing, if you join back into the game, you will be able to switch your map again. So let's go to Prior Lake because it is in the very middle of the map and it is the best location. We're going to click on the gas station over here and load into the game. Now once you are in the game, there are two things that you gotta do immediately, alright? Now the first of those things is to go into your gear icon over here and then type in some codes, alright? Now here are the two codes that you need. You need the code START, right, which I've already redeemed. It gives you $20,000, and the second one is going to be 100 million visits. This one will give you 50,000, and that will give you a large amount of starting money. Now in here, right, with your starting money, what should you exactly purchase and how does this game work? Well, first of all, let me take you through the cards and generally how you want to play the game. So this game, essentially, you are going to be like having a vehicle, and then you got to go ahead and intercept different tornadoes, and then by intercepting them, you will be able to gain a lot of money. Now, how does intercepting work? It's essentially where you go ahead and then you spawn down little pieces of devices to gather data. Now, okay, wait, that is the wrong vehicle. So I gotta go ahead. Oh yeah, the best vehicle to start off here is going to be, let me show you guys how to get there. So you want to click the vehicle icon at the top there, and then go to Navarra. Click on the Navarra territory and then go to the scout, as this one does give you an extra probe capacity, which is going to be very helpful at the very start. Anyhow, after I get into this vehicle, as you can see, I can use WASD to roam around, and if I press M or if I go ahead and press this icon right here, it will bring me to the map. Now here are going to be the general tornadoes around the map, and don't worry if this is super confusing, as when I first joined it was way too confusing. But anyhow, on the map you will see this little pink icon, right? There's this pink little circle. That is your current location, and also shows the location of everybody else on the map. For example, you can see there are some, like this guy McGriddle moving this way, and in case you want to know, at the side here, the general buttons, you can go ahead and click somebody and it will tell you their exact location on the map. Now don't worry about too much on what's going on at the side here. That's not very important. What is really important is you actually go ahead and look at the legend here. Now I am going to go ahead, exit out and back in. There we go. So the legend at the side here, it shows the different maps here, and essentially the redder it is, the stronger it is, which basically means like the more tornadoes there are in a certain area. Now, for example, out here, right, there's going to be no action out here, nobody's out here, but in this red area over here, as you can see, there are going to be a lot of tornadoes. Now, if we go ahead and take a look at these little, like, trapezoid little shapes over here, you can see that there's a yellow trapezoid and also a pink trapezoid. Now, what does this mean? Let's zoom in on the pink one, because that is the most important one. If we go ahead and right click it, we can see it gives us a brief little description, but just so you know, the pink and the red ones are going to be the ones with the greatest tornadoes. Oh yeah, look, this pink one just turned red, means that it is losing its wind speed currently. Oh no, back to pink, never mind, it is on the edge. And like for example, the green ones and the yellow ones, these ones, their tornadoes won't be as strong. So generally, you will want to go towards the pink ones and the red ones. As you can see, there are a lot of people here. They all want to go ahead and intercept and catch the tornado. And the trapezoid icons, essentially the tornadoes, they will start generally on the smaller end of the trapezoid, and they will make their way to the larger end. But you will also have to go ahead and account for any kind of unpredictability in these tornadoes, as these tornadoes, they will change courses. Now on the map here, other than the tornado icons, there is also going to be the base velocity here for the radar product. So if we go ahead and click that, as we can see here, we can see what is currently happening to all of the tornadoes on the map. So for example, in this area we can see that it is mostly green and even a little bit of blue. And what that essentially means is that the velocity is decreasing at a rapid rate, with blue decreasing quite fast. Well, so this essentially means that this tornado is going to be fizzling out soon, which means that you shouldn't really try to pursue it, as it is going to likely die before you get to it. And instead, if you go ahead and see a brand new tornado that is in a very red area, or even like one of these beige or brownish areas, that means that the tornado is rapidly gaining a lot of momentum, which means that you should go to that tornado and go ahead and try to place down one of your probes to earn some money. And what placing down a probe means is placing down one of these devices that will essentially calculate a tornado's wind speed and generate you money for that. So I'm going to head straight in the direction of one of these tornadoes to show you guys. So I am currently at this location where there is a massive tornado, and I just kind of looked at the map and guessed as to where the tornado is going to go by basing it off of the location that it was going in the past. And after placing down all these probes, that will generate me money, and you can also see that it does show the maximum wind speed as well as the current wind speed. I'm going to head into somebody else's car here just for a little bit of safety, because my car is definitely going to get blown away, and I'm definitely going to get blown away if I stay in that location. So I'm going to hide in this person's car, and as you can see, the maximum wind speed and the current wind speed, they're both increasing, and that essentially means that I'm going to be earning extra cash. Now how cash works is if you get over 60 miles an hour of wind speed, then you'll begin to generate some money. And this money can go ahead and buy some better vehicles later on, or you can go ahead and buy some better probes, whatever you'd like to do. But I'm just going to cheat my way by staying in this person's vehicle. But what happens if you get way too close to the tornado? Well, then you'll begin to notice that you cannot actually place down your probes because the wind speed is far too high. And I'm going to attempt to make my way out, but the tornado is just sucking me in, and it's going to destroy my vehicle and also force me to have to respawn. But one major trick that I have for you guys to attempt to earn a lot of money early on is to go in the eye of the storm and attempt to place down these probes. Now most of the time you won't be able to place them down due to the insanely high wind speed, but if you do manage to have a slight moment where the wind speed is under 60 miles an hour, then you can go ahead and place it down. And as you can see, I've placed that one down, and I'm checking the map here to make sure that I am in the very center of the tornado, and I might even try to go even closer to the tornado, but I just cannot place it down when it's that close. Now unfortunately for me, as you can see at the very bottom right, I'm spamming to place down these probes, and I just cannot place it anymore. But the probe that I currently have placed down is generating more and more wind speed. As right now it has over 200 miles an hour, and this one is going to be the exact probe I use to get over 300 miles per hour. Now I don't have the exact number after 300 miles an hour, as I did not get a chance to look at my probe, and my probe did die. But this, as you can see, it is 284 confirmed miles an hour and over 200 miles an hour from the badge. And you can just see the overall whopping amount of money this singular probe has given me. If I did manage to put all 4 probes down, just think about how much more money. If you guys didn't understand anything, just leave it in the comments down below, and hopefully somebody else or me will be able to answer. And now,
Okay. I don't know.